Hi all, welcome back to the Immersion Gaming Facebook page. Sorry if I look a bit rough, but I was basically about 5 minutes ago just falling asleep on the sofa. And then I remembered I needed to get this recorded so that I can edit it and get it on tomorrow, because I'm planning on starting the next game in the Telltale series tomorrow night. So I need to get this done and get it on. So yeah, I was a bit gutted then actually, because I was sat laid watching TV and I was nodding off like you do. And then thought, shit, I need to get this done. So yeah, if I look a bit rough on that's because I was falling asleep 5 minutes ago. Right, anyway, as you'll have seen, we finished the second game in the Telltale series marathon that I'm doing, which was Back to the Future. We finished it yesterday, and to be honest, like I said when I was playing it, it's been a good 10 years since I last played that game. So I had pretty much forgotten everything about it until I started playing it, and then I started remembering bits and bats. And yeah, it reminded me basically how much I really enjoyed that game and how much I liked it. So I'm really glad I played it again, because even though I have played it before a while back, I really enjoyed the story again. It's just a really, really good game, really well made game, which I've come to expect from Telltale now. I think what helps as well is that they partnered with Universal Studios, like they have done with the next game that I'm going to be showing you a trailer for in a minute. And because they partnered with Universal, who are actually the owners of the Back to the Future franchise or whatever it is, that means they get to use the proper characters, they get to use the soundtrack, they get to use the locations, just everything that would normally be copyrighted under whoever owns it, the brand, you know what I mean? They get to use because they're partnered up with the actual owners. And I think that's one of the things that makes it so good, because for people that were a fan of the film, when you're playing that game, you recognise the characters in it, you recognise the places. There's a lot of places that tie in with the actual films. And I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoyed it so much, because I was quite a big fan of the films growing up. So yeah, I think it's what just makes it that little bit more enjoyable. It's being able to reference the things from the films as well. The same as the next game, which will be the third game in the Telltale series marathon, which is Jurassic Park, the game. Again, that's a Universal. Again, they're partnered with Universal on it, so you can expect to be seeing the characters from the first film. So that's another thing with this game. This is the shortest one, I believe, out of all the Telltale story-based games that I'm doing. They normally use about 5 episodes, apart from the Wallace and Gromit one, which were done in 4 separate stories. But usually the games from now on, they're done in episodes, and it's usually around 5 or 6 episodes. This Jurassic Park were only 4, which were quite shorter than others for some reason. I don't know why. I believe I read it could be finished in around 7 hours if you rush through it, or if you take your time like I do and you like to look around and see everything. It'll be done in around 9.5 hours, I believe, which again is quite short. So yeah, so what they've done is they've set it at the same time as the first film. So you're actually in the time when the first film was filmed. So when certain characters are doing certain things, you are in another area doing whatever you're doing, you know what I mean? It's exactly the same time. So it follows side by side with the first film, which is quite good, because you get to see some of the characters and some of the scenes from the first film, like directly after it, straight away as it happened or whatever, you know, which is, again, if you're a fan of the film, is quite good. So yeah, anyway, I think I've waffled on enough. So, as I said, it's Jurassic Park the game, third game in the Telltale marathon that we're doing. So without further ado, let's crack on, watch this trailer, and let's have a look, see what you think. So, here we go.
Where the hell is Nedry? We've got to get these embryos off the island. The boat's leaving any minute now. It's time for Plan B.
This isn't supposed to happen.
What the hell kind of zoo is this?
10 years of research. Millions invested. It's the next wonder of the world.
So, there you go. The Jurassic Park, the game, trailer. I don't know what you thought of it. They don't really show you that much, to be honest. It's just a quick snippet of what's to come. I mean, some of the trailers go into a bit more detail, but they didn't really with that one, did they? But I think you've seen enough of it. You get the gist of it. So yeah, and as I said, when I played it, from what I can remember of it, I did really enjoy it. It wasn't as publicised as some of the later ones, like Walking Dead and Game of Thrones and stuff like that, for some reason. I don't know why, because I didn't really find out about it until years later, after I'd played all the other ones. But it's still a really good game, because I enjoyed it when I played it. So yeah, there we go. That I shall be hopefully starting tomorrow night around 8 or 9ish, which is normal, which is Sunday tomorrow. So yeah, that's all that be saying, really, you know what I mean? I just wanted to do the trailer so you could see the game like I have done for all the others. So for any of you that are going to join me tomorrow night live playing it, thank you very much. I appreciate your support. But still, if you don't join me live and you go onto the page at a later date and you watch it pre-recorded, that's still the same. That's just as appreciated, because it all helps. I've noticed that a lot of people have been doing that. They have been going on and watching it afterwards, because you can see how many views it's getting and stuff, which again is very much appreciated. And I hope you've enjoyed it, any of you that have watched them. But other than that, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the trailer, and I will see you whenever, if you're going to watch them or not. Take care, you sins. Bye.